And good afternoon, Port Jervis, and welcome to the Port Center Spotlight Podcast. My name is Andrew Murata, host of the podcast, and we're on location. We're here at the high school, we're after school, and I'm here with senior Kaylee Makarenko. Did I say it right, Kaylee?
Yeah.
Good. Senior art student, and we're outside the library, the brand new library here, and this is Kaylee's mural. And I was walking by one day, I saw Kaylee kind of working on this. I was by the next week, and she was still working on it. And I said, hey, why don't we chat about it? So here we are, live on the podcast. So welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kaylee, thanks for staying after school and being part of this, and certainly kind of beautifying the school. So let's start here. Let's start with your mural. Tell me about, like, it's June 4th right now. Like, when did the idea come? When did this, like, all right, the location? Tell me about all the kind of design before you started painting.
It was like the beginning of the school year. Horst told us I am in a studio art class.
Okay.
And my teacher told us about, hey, since you guys are the only two people in the class, which I found pretty funny, you guys are going to do the murals at the school. And I was kind of brainstorming ahead. I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to really do. I studied like mostly murals around the school. At first I was going to do the science wing. I thought the science wing was going to be a really cool space. And then I started like wandering around the science area, and I saw that there was like a lot of work there, a lot of beautiful work.
There is a lot of artwork there. Yeah.
I came down here once for my guided learning.
Hold on. We're literally standing right above the thing. There we go. Sorry, continue, please.
And I walked down to the library for my guided learning class, and I noticed how pale it is around the area. It's very blank. It stops like right by the gym area, and I thought it would be a nice add-on because it's the brand new library, and I get well with the librarians pretty well. So I was like, why not here?
Yeah.
Why not here?
So you started with the location.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we're in the 130s if you're familiar with the high school. But again, there's nothing on the wall, like Kaylee said. So you started with the location. Now tell me about the design. Tell me about the idea of it.
I went through like a lot of designs. When I originally was going for the science wing, I wanted to do a snake, a bug, or some of the sorts, because those are more of your like misunderstood animals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a really big animal person. My whole house is just filled with animals.
Really? Okay.
And when I chose this location, I was thinking of my rabbits. I was thinking how close I am with my rabbits. So I was like, maybe a rabbit will do.
Yeah.
A lot of people know me for my rabbits. So it's like.
Is it a he or a she? Have you determined? We don't know.
Probably a he. Probably a he.
So he's reading his book. He's got his hands up here. And interesting, the artwork, I don't know if you can tell from where you are, but it's upside down, right? Because the book is facing the rabbit. Was that tricky to paint upside down like that?
Surprisingly not. I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Okay. And you get to sign your name here, and it'll be here for a long time. I don't want to say forever, but a long time. Yeah. So are you happy with it? Tell me about, now that it's up, what kind of feedback have you got,
A lot of people like it. A lot of people love it. At first, I didn't really like how it was coming out. The coloration and the pattern of the rabbit itself was really tricky to do because, like, all different rabbits have these beautiful markings. A lot of people gave me, like, holy cow, that's a really cute rabbit.
Yeah.
We love it. And I was like, it's not coming out the way I want it to. So with the coloration, I was thinking of all the rabbits that I have, and I came across the picture of my one oldest rabbit. She passed away a long time ago. Her name was Peanut. Like the most dearest rabbit we've ever had in the family. And I was like, I think we'll go with her coloring.
Yeah.
And it's almost the exact coloring. Just I added like a couple light details to kind of make it a little pop.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the lighter browns here. Certainly the whiskers jump out at you, but the definition is really there. It's really pretty cool. And how about outside here? Are these just designs? What are the lines supposed to be outside the rabbit?
The lines outside, I had a really bad time trying to figure out what I wanted to do in the background. Both
Mhm.
my art teachers, Horst and Maloney, told me all different things I should do. And I would start painting it, and I was like, it's taking away from the rabbit too much. So I decided to go with a strong dark blue coloring.
Mhm.
And I still thought it looked bland. So our information about our prom came out, how the theme was Northern Lights. So I was like, I think it would be cool to kind of add little squiggles to kind of make it look Northern Light-ish,
Very
to kind of
cool.
stick with the theme of the senior year.
Yeah, your prom is this Friday, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. This is senior Kaylee Makarenko. I did ask permission if I could bring up the. It sounds like the Macarena, where the hey Kaylee Macarena, and she said yes. So she gets that a lot there. Do you feel the need to dance when you hear that? No.
Once in a while.
Once in a while. So we had some fun with that. Anyway, back to this, Kaylee. So we're publicly right now on a podcast, right? You're speaking publicly, but your work is public too, right? People walking by, people sharing, talking about it. How do you feel having your work public like that?
I think it's awesome. I think it's really awesome.
Yeah.
Because as a little kid, I've always wanted people to see my artwork, how hard I've been struggling to get where I'm at now.
Mm-hmm.
And when I want people to see my artwork, I want to see that you can succeed in your own story as well.
Nice. Katie's going to New Paltz here in New York. And is it ceramics major or art major? What's the major?
At first, I picked ceramics, but I think art major as a whole. I am looking into forensics a little bit.
Yeah, got your attention here. You enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you could be the forensic artist that comes and draws the scene.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, very cool. Anything else you want to share about this, Kaylee?
Not really, unless you have any questions.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. If you're watching live, jump in with a comment, say hello, and certainly want to support the arts here. Gabrielle's watching right now. Gabrielle's going to be on in just a few moments. Gabrielle Polarski, Kaylee's classmate and other art senior here. Did you take all the art courses here? Every art course you took?
I tried, but CTEC kind of get in the way a little bit.
Got it.
But I took Intro to Art my first year.
Mm-hmm.
I took ceramics second year. And then I switched it up. I was like, I had Horst for 2 years. Let's try Maloney for 2 years.
Yeah.
So I had Maloney for drawing. I loved that class so much.
Yeah.
And senior year came, and I realized, wow, my schedule was kind of tight with AMC Tech. So I went back with Mrs. Horst because it was my only open art class. And I was like, boy, I don't know how to feel about studio art. I wonder how difficult this is going to be. And I absolutely love the class. It's really kind of like an open space. We have our portfolios together to send out to our schools and all that.
Yeah, very cool there. Very cool. It's nice to see and hear about the arts and all that we're doing. And Kaylee and Gabrielle were both featured at the art show. You had your kind of own table and things. So very cool. Is there a name? I see you signed it, but is there a name to the piece?
I would say Angry Bunny because he's reading the Tortoise and the Hare.
Okay, very cool. The Angry Bunny. Well, it's really well done. The facial parts here, again, the hands, I don't know what we call them, hands, paws, but really well done here. So come check it out. If you're in the school, we're right outside the brand new library here on the first floor in the 130s. And again, Kaylee Makarenko, senior art student here, going to New Paltz. Kaylee, anything else you wanted to share before we kind of head down the hallway?
I just hope that people watching see this and like I said before, can see like that their story can succeed as well.
Yeah.
That this might help them a little bit.
Yeah. There's a story behind the art. Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for doing it. Again, I got to see her working on it, and I said, hey, why don't we come on a podcast? And here we are. So good for you. Good luck this week. Certainly the prom, and you had your Pride Walk last week, and kind of the ending of school. It's emotional, but it's a great time.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Kaylee's going to walk with us, and hopefully we won't run into too much traffic. I'm going to take this. I am going to take my plug just in case. Hey, grab me that backpack. We are going to go visit Gabrielle Polarski down the hall. She has her mural, as well as she did something for the art program. So hopefully there's an outlet there, and I can plug the computer in. My battery pack wasn't working. So come on, Kaylee. Kaylee, what are you going to miss about walking in these halls? Being a senior that you're leaving, what are you going to miss?
Maybe the chaos.
I love my
the
friend.
chaos of trying to get to class on time, being able to talk with everyone, becoming friends with a lot of people.
Yeah, busy when the bell rings, but once you get to that art room, once you get to those classrooms, a little more calm and quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. New Paltz, you'd be a little different going from class to class. Are you nervous about going away? Are you going to stay on campus there?
I'm actually trying my hardest to commute.
You are?
Yeah.
You don't want to stay on campus, or?
I'm kind of iffy about it. Mainly because I'm gonna miss my animals.
Yeah.
I'm really attached to.
In
all my pets.
addition to the rabbits, what else do you have?
I actually have 3 dogs. I have my little emotional support snake.
Okay.
2 geckos, and my rabbits. I actually have 13 currently.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. How do you keep track of who's feeding and who's pooping? And
I don't know. I actually don't know.
13 rabbits. What up, Seagull? Are they outside? Where are they?
Most of them are outside. There are 3 inside. The 3 that are inside are if they have any medical issues,
Okay.
or if their fur is too thin of a coat,
Okay.
so they can't survive during winter.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to go down this narrow hallway. We're going to say goodbye to, I want to say Gabrielle. Kaylee here, and we're going to meet Gabrielle. Thanks.
Thank you.
You did great. All right.
Have a good day.
All right. Hey, Miss Corcoran.
How are you?
Good. I got the teachers leaving here, ducking the podcast. Tell your son I want to have him on. All right, Gabrielle, I'm coming to you. You're coming down the hallway here. Is that an outlet there? No, that looks like it looks like an outlet, right? Is it? You see one behind the door or anything? Is there one there? All right, why don't we shut that door, Gabrielle?
I'm not sure how to shut it.
Yeah, just pull it. There you go. All right, let's get lined up here. I'm going to take this off. You don't see an outlet, huh?
No.
Hopefully there's one around
This
the
is
corner.
kind of an awkward spot right here.
We're in an awkward spot, but we'll make it work. What do you think? Here, let's go. Let's go this way. Gabrielle's got 2 murals here. We are right outside the auditorium. What do you think of that, Gabrielle? What do you think?
That's fine.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
You can see it pretty well.
Yeah, cool. Well, this is
Yep.
senior Gabrielle Polarski. She was on the podcast already. She's been to the
Yes.
school board meeting. Big scholarship to Syracuse University. That's incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. You must be excited.
Yes, definitely. I have a roommate and everything.
You
all ready to
do?
go. Yeah.
Did you do all that, like greeting each other on the app and all that kind of
Yes.
stuff?
Well, I actually used Instagram
You
to
did?
find someone, but we
Okay.
matched pretty well on the app too.
Is
So
it an
it's good.
art person?
No,
No?
but she likes art though, so
Okay.
that's good. That's
All
good.
right. Well, we're right outside the auditorium. The music rooms are in front of us. Again, Gabrielle Polarski and her and Kaylee have the murals going on. So this one was kind of an add-on. This wasn't your senior mural, but you wanted to leave your mark a little more here.
Well, so this one was really the one that I designed myself. So this is actually like my mural here. The other one was like one that wasn't finished from the year before.
Okay.
So I just took it into my own hands to
Yeah.
complete it.
Hello there. That's okay. You
Yeah.
can come by. Are you doing James and the Giant Peach right now? You all getting ready for that? It's coming out soon. Yeah.
So Yes, this is my senior mural right here. That's just like Kaylee's, the assignment we have to do. And I just chose music because I like the music department.
Yeah.
I play the clarinet, so and there's not many murals here. So.
And then we literally have the music mural with the music going from the
Yes.
upcoming play. Steph, can you close that for us? Yeah, thank you. So this one is your senior mural. The other one was kind of a filler.
Yes.
All right, so talk to me about the design. There's the animals here again. Talk to me about the design here.
All right, so I mean, you can see that there's like the staff here, right? And I thought it'd be fun to like put the letters on the staff, the music staff, have the treble clef be there. And the thing with the way music is written is that like it's created out of actual musical like symbols.
Yeah.
So I thought that would be a fun design element to include.
Here, why don't you unlock it? We had a busy hallway. Did the music department have to weigh in? Did they offer any feedback, or this was straight
I
up?
talked to Mrs. Long about it,
Yeah.
and she likes it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna probably add a few little things to it. This is still kind of like a middle stage kind of. So
50% done.
yeah, maybe
Okay.
around 50% done.
Yeah.
But I wanted to try to include every aspect of the music department here.
Okay.
So we have band, right? This is a clarinet. I just didn't add the keys yet. And the dog will be singing like choir, right?
Okay.
Add some little notes here. And the drama. masses here.
Yeah.
So each three like aspects of the music department.
And again, we're right outside the auditorium and the classrooms. And look at you, the art student, adding to the support of the music here. Fantastic. Do you need to go back in there? Why don't you unlock that? Here.
Thank you.
Don't run away with my keys. Gabrielle, I asked Kaylee about, public work, right? Is it nerve-wracking for you to have your work like out in the public, or are you seasoned enough that you?
For me, I think I'm pretty comfortable with it. I think it's fine for me because I already feel like I have a lot of like my art's been shown a lot already.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of used to it at this point. I feel like, and I was never really like, I don't know. I've never really felt insecure about showing it. I like showing people my art.
Yeah.
So it's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So,
And it's part of the learning, right? You
Yeah,
can hear
definitely.
people's feedback.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. People can offer their opinions.
How do you choose a color? Why is this cat here red? Like, how do you choose the color? Is it just
So, yeah, the main colors here you can see are like black, white, and red. And because
like that.
I thought that would match best with the port colors,
Mhm.
the black and red, it would match with the rest of the hallway and stuff. So that's why I did that. The PJHS, the
yeah,
black and red.
yeah?
So yeah, that's mainly why. Also, like I just feel like it it's like bold. So,
It is. It's strong. And I see the pencil marks here. Is that
yes.
that's kind of the initial sketch?
Yeah, so I'm going to paint over all of these like little bits here that like have pencil and paint.
Yeah.
That was just kind of the planning stuff to try to feel out like where stuff was gonna go.
Okay.
But yeah, as you can see, like I'm mostly done with those. So I'm just gonna, when I'm done with the rest of it, I'm just gonna go in with the wall paint and just like touch it up and get rid of like here and here. Make it clean.
Do your teachers, Miss Horst and Miss Maloney, are they coming here and kind of giving you feedback during the day, or like, hey, what about this? Or this isn't aligned, or is it you're on your own?
Definitely Mrs. Horst has, because she's the studio art teacher.
Mm-hmm.
She's came and mostly said good things about it, offered like little suggestions and things how I can like make it better. I think mainly that was during the planning stage when I like made because I did the drawing digitally at first, right?
Oh.
So that was when I made most of the adjustments. Definitely, like she suggested that I put the drama masks in. Originally, I just had like the cat and the dog was added too. She suggested that I incorporate every aspect of music department, which I feel like was a really good suggestion.
That was a good suggestion. Yeah, it really was.
But yes.
The banner certainly aligns with the I don't know what you call the music lines there.
The staff.
The
yes.
staff, Really, really cool. Yeah, and I love how you put the symbols of the music in there.
Mhm.
Cool. Well, when's the completion date? Schools are running out. You'll be heading to Syracuse soon, wouldn't it?
Yes, well, I would love to have it finished before the last school day. So, I might spend some extra time outside of school just to really get it fixed up. But like, I feel like the main stuff, the main design is down. So like, I just
Yeah.
need to do details and get it cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna finish it before the school year ends.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Will you sign it?
Yeah, of course I'll sign it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't decided where yet. But
Yeah.
I will sign it.
We've got to be near the clarinet if you play the
Oh,
clarinet,
maybe.
right?
Yeah, maybe I can
Maybe
like,
right on the clarinet.
that's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Maybe I could.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be kind of cute.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Gabrielle, was it hard? I mean, it's not very busy right now, and still people are coming in and out. Were you
Definitely.
like interrupted constantly?
Yeah, sometimes I stay, like there's passing periods during a period that I'm working, so I just kind of like continue what I'm doing, just ignore everyone walking by.
Yeah.
But I don't really mind that because I've honestly like gotten used to it working with that one over there.
Mhm.
They will go see, and this one, I feel like it's almost like a little busier here though, because it's the ramp.
It is a busy intersection. Yeah.
I've been working with it though.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Well, and think about that. All these years here, right? The kids are going to be coming out of here to go into the
Yeah,
show. And
definitely.
they're going to see it. It's kind
Yeah.
of like the Notre Dame football players
Yes.
seeing that. Maybe they'll start a tradition where they touch the sign or something
Oh, that one.
before they go on stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Mhm.
Well, thank you for doing this. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. No, it's fun.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, I enjoy painting, so it's a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
It's like I'm leaving my mark.
Yeah, you are leaving your mark, and you've been a tremendous student here. One of the most prestigious awards Gabrielle won. She was honored at the board meeting. You spoke so eloquently,
Really?
eloquently as well. Like you, really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. If you haven't watched it, it's on YouTube. Our board meetings. I know Mr. Harris tuning in. You watched it, but everyone afterwards was just like, "Wow, she was exceptional."
really?
Yeah.
That's good to know.
You have a kindness, the way you speak, a gentleness. So it was really good.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, let's pop over to your other one.
Yeah, definitely.
And again, the end of the year, we'll see what this looks like, and we're excited. Yeah, very cool. Hey there, Miss Jean. Hey. All right, let's see. Maybe there's a plug over there. We're hanging on with the battery, friends, but we're going to keep moving. Gabrielle, as we're coming down, a longtime art teacher, Han Wingassen's work here.
Oh yes.
Do you feel kind of pressure? Do you feel like something I got to keep up to that? Here, you keep going, and I'll follow you. Did you?
Yes. So, I mean, I don't know. Pressure, like.
Here's some of Hans's work here, filling our hallways for many, many years here. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's like a pressure. It's more like inspiration, I guess. Because
Okay.
I see all the art and I'm like, I want to add to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Beautiful
always think
hallways, and
Yes.
yeah, like these are historic figures up here. They've been here a long time. I see an outlet, Gabrielle, and it's in a perfect spot. So we are going to get set
Oh,
up,
great.
friends. Yeah. Wow, you tied right into that. Okay, let's get this centered. Let's get you there. Give me a moment. We had a battery pack here, but it wasn't working, so we're going to plug in. Gabrielle, if you want to start describing the art, you don't have to wait for me, but yeah, go ahead and tell us a little bit about it.
So, as you can see, it's a dragon, right? This piece was started last year by a student from studio art like me, but she wasn't able to finish it. She just like laid down the colors. It was like just flat colors, but I came in and I like finished rendering like everything. And it was very fun. I like this piece a lot. I think it's cool. I changed the way like the head looks and everything, and just like really finished it up because it was very much in like a beginning state.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Horst just asked like as a favor for us to, well, for studio art, and I ended up taking it on, right,
Yeah.
to finish it as like a favor.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. I'm glad I did it.
Really beautiful. Is this like a tattoo, Gabrielle? And forgive me for asking maybe a question like this, but do you did you sketch this out like they would do a tattoo, and then put it on here? Did you have this drawn to scale on a piece of paper?
Actually, for this one, I didn't really have a sketch of it because there were just the shape of the dragon was already there. So I kind of just like looked at, my references, and I don't know, I kind of planned it out as I went, I guess.
Yeah.
It was different from that one because like the one in the music hallway is completely planned out.
It was,
Everything.
but it was also a blank slate.
Yeah, definitely. Well, this one, I kind of just did what was best as I went on. Like these green tendrils here were kind of like, it was just like a suggestion from Mrs. Horst to add them, and I think, it was just.
She seemed to have good. She had good feedback.
Yeah, for sure. Just kind of figuring things out as I went, and that's fun. I like it doing that with painting sometimes.
What if they gave you feedback that you, as the artist, didn't agree with? You kind of like, I don't want to do that. Could you decline their advice?
I could. I mean, I would probably like make it into something that I was okay with. That's if they had like a suggestion, or maybe just. I wouldn't completely ignore anyone's suggestions, because it's valuable to me. Like other people, what they think about it is valuable. Like. Because I want people to appreciate it and like it. So
I love how you said that. The art of the compromise. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't make big changes.
Sure.
Yeah.
The colors are vibrant. I mean, really, really nice. The green here. I mean, this jumps out at you. Was there any conversation, Gabrielle, about connecting it to that? I mean, there's a hard line to the other painting. Was there any conversation about connecting it or no?
So, I think we talked about it a little bit. Like, if this painting ever gets covered up, they can continue it or something.
Oh, if they ever change the old one there.
So, but the color of the clouds here, Mrs. Horst suggested for me to kind of use the same color as the clouds from over here.
Yeah.
So that it matched like a little bit. And also the one over here does have like a dragon creature too. So they do kind of go together. But it would be cool if someone another year came and like continued it or something.
She's putting it out there, future art students, putting it out. Gabrielle, we won the football championship. The kids got the rings.
Yeah.
We won. Charlie Wiley won the championship. There was a culmination of that event. Is the signing of the name, is that the culminating moment? Is that a proud thing for an artist?
Definitely. When I signed my name here, it was like, wow, I'm finished with it. And it's like, you almost feel like it's like proud of it.
Yeah.
Like, I did it. I made this cool piece.
Yeah.
And it's mine.
It is. It's right there. And she signed it. And I mean, it looks beautiful, but it does fit in with all of this beautiful art. And again, the colors. Very cool.
Yeah, thank you. It was a lot of effort put into it, definitely. Me standing on the ladder, kind of like reaching up high, people passing by and stuff. It's a very chaotic corner.
People make comments while you're painting?
Oh yeah. People will be like, oh, you're doing so good, or just like say random things.
Sarcastic.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, very cool. Gabrielle, where are you going to go with all this? You're going to Syracuse. They gave you a lot of money. One day you'll be painting things that are going to cost millions of dollars on the wall. Where do you want to go with all of this?
Like what direction?
Yeah.
For my career?
Yeah.
Well, for me, I feel like there's a couple different paths I could go down. I'm majoring in illustration, so I could go into like different industries, kind of, and I think what I would like to try though is I'd like to try like designing things for media, like video games, concept design. There's so many artists that work on video games and like movies and TV shows. I think it'd be so cool to try to work on something like that. And there's always like other art things too, like set design type things. There's so many different things to get into as an artist, but I think as an illustrator, like I want to try to work in like the entertainment stuff because I just think it would be so cool to try that out.
Yeah. Well, there's so much, right? Broadway shows, the cover,
definitely.
Musicians, the cover. And if you haven't watched Gabrielle's first podcast when she was on earlier in the year, she really described how she does the digital art on the tablet. And I mean, it's art, but it's done electronically, which is really fascinating. And the covers of the video games, that's a big thing, like those
Yeah,
releases and
definitely.
all of that. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that's why I think it's like so fun to like for me to look at like video game art and stuff, and just like see the credits of the movies. And you see all the artists that were there, and it's like, wouldn't it be cool if I was one of them? Like,
You will be.
Yeah,
You will
hopefully.
be. Yeah. How about Syracuse? You gonna get involved with all the like the basketball and the football? Are you gonna do any of that or
Yeah,
no?
I know Syracuse is like very big on their sports, right? So like they have their huge stadium there.
Yeah.
I do think it would be really
The
cool.
dome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do think it'd be really cool to like go with a friend to see their games or something.
Yeah.
So that would be really fun. That huge dome there. Like I want to go there at least like once or twice.
Oh,
a
you'll be
year.
there. You'll be there, and who knows? Maybe you'll be doing some work for them with their marketing and that kind of stuff. Their branding. They use that dome there. Hey, Ms. Hav.
Hello.
They use that dome in a lot of their marketing. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, again, Gabrielle took her gifts, she took her talents, and she earned a scholarship. Syracuse. I can't imagine what that number is, but that's we're proud of you, and I know that's a big event for you and your family.
Yeah, definitely. Like when I got the scholarship, it was just like very shocking. It was like, oh, wow, they actually gave it to me. I didn't think they would,
Yeah.
but it was like, I'm very thankful for it. I'm very like it almost feels like it's not really real because it doesn't seem like that would happen to me. Like,
Well, it's real.
But, yeah.
Ask the Bursaw's office. You earned that.
Yeah.
And Gabrielle shared at the board meeting too that when she spoke about how many times you applied, right? How many
Oh, yeah.
times she applied for these awards and these things, and she wasn't chosen, and she continued to. And there's a lot there, right? A lot of kids don't want to put their stuff out there. A lot of kids don't want to move forward when they're told no, and you've done that.
Yeah, definitely. Like with the failures, you kind of just have to like put it aside and like keep going. Cause like there's so many times where I just put entries into things and just like nothing really came out of it. But then again, like I got the scholastic thing and I got the scholarship, so it's like, you have to like put it out there a little bit.
Yeah. Well, she's done that, and she hit 2 home runs here. Her mural by the auditorium, and again, we're outside room 117 in Port Jervis High School. So, good luck in Syracuse.
Thank you.
Yeah, you had a big week here last week, the senior walk and all that, and Friday's prom. And,
Oh, yes.
You have any more finals? You have any more work or no?
I
Just
have,
finished the thing.
I believe there's like a music theory final for band,
Okay.
but and psychology. But yeah,
Oh.
I'm like pretty much done.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have to finish the painting. Like no more assignments.
Are you sad? Are you happy? Are you emotional? Where are you at?
It feels kind of like it feels a little like bittersweet, I guess. I don't really know. It's a mix because like I'm not gonna miss the assignments, but I'm gonna miss like the people here and
Yeah,
stuff because it's
yeah.
like everyone here is so very supportive and I made great friends. But yeah, I won't miss the school assignments. But
Yeah.
like I feel like at graduation, it's gonna be kind of sad.
Yeah. Well, your artwork is going to remain, and we're proud to have it on the hallway. We're proud to promote it. We're proud to support the arts, Gabrielle. So thank you. We are going to sign off here on the podcast. Anything else you want to share before we get moving?
I think I covered everything. I don't really know. Just thanks for having me on here.
Yeah. Thanks
Thanks for
coming on.
support.
Absolutely. Support the arts. I love it. And you beautified our school. And again, you earning to get to Syracuse is good for you and your family, but it's also good for us, right? You're putting Port Jervis on the map, and people say, oh, where are you from? Hey, Port Jervis. So we appreciate that. So one is supporting the other there. If you do come to James and the Giant Peach, or when you come, there's a show here. It's coming up in a couple weeks, June 20th and 21st. So maybe pop down here. You want to say hello, Miss Maloney? She's gonna go. Ms. Maloney, Gabrielle's teacher, coming by.
Yeah,
So she did great. She did fantastic.
She's unparalleled.
She had great teachers. Yeah, awesome. Well, we're going to sign off, friends. This is Gabrielle Polarski, senior with us, going to Syracuse University. Really proud of her, and stop by and see her artwork. And again, the signature, right? The stamp of approval there. So well done.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to sign off. Gabrielle, can we get a go Port?
Go Port.
Bam. See you, everybody. And thanks so much, Gabrielle. You did great.
Thank you.
See you. Support the arts.